This is my man Bobby right here. Look at him waving at you. How are you doing today? Byrd here, 1992 Olympic silver medalist, two-time world heavyweight boxing champion. I'm here with another true story. This time back in 1991, amateur, U.S. versus Italy. We went over to Italy. Went over to their country, international match. Excited, first time going to Italy. It was crazy. In Naples, Italy. So we're fighting. We have the matches. It's 12 guys. 12 guys U.S. team, 12 guys on the Italian team. So that night, well, we stayed there a few nights, and then the night of the fight, it came. The matches come. Okay, I box. Everybody's boxing. Then I get my match. I box. I lose. Kind of upset. But at the same time, I'm in Italy. I'm excited. I'm like, it's still a great trip. So after I get out of the ring, Ivan Robinson, Sean Fletcher, we talk about my match. He said, man, you only got hit one time. I said, I know. But you know how things go, you know, with the judging and stuff. And I'm just sitting there talking. And then the next fight is Jeremy Williams. We're watching Jeremy box. Okay, he's boxing in the match. He's doing his thing. And during the match, while we're talking, laughing, yelling, USA, USA, going back and forth, yelling, going crazy for him, I'm itching a little bit. I'm scratching. I'm like, why am I itching? I'm just scratching a little bit. You know, not really paying attention. You know, a little scratch here, a little scratch there, a little bit in the mouth. Okay, his fight over. We go to the locker room. But Jeremy don't come yet, but me, Ivan Robinson, and Sean Fletcher go to the locker room. So we go to the locker room. Tim Austin is already in the locker room. He's another one of our teammates. He's in the locker room, already just chilling, doing whatever. He already fought. So as I'm going to the locker room, I'm still scratching. I'm itching in certain areas. I'm scratching. And as I get in the locker room, it's hotter in the locker room. The fights were outside. We're overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. It was beautiful. Get in the locker room, it gets a little warmer. I really start itching like crazy all over. I'm like, what is wrong with me? I start itching. I see little welts on my arm. I didn't know what it was. It just spread it everywhere. I'm just itching like crazy. Going crazy. My guys in the locker room, what the heck? They didn't know what to do. So I think it was Ivan. He ran to the fight doctor and said, hey, something is wrong. You gotta come to the locker room. So as he was coming, he came to the locker room. It was a water hose in our locker room also. So I was hot. I was going crazy. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. It's so hot in here, and I'm itching. It's crazy. Sean Fletcher get the water hose and start pouring it over me. And him and Tim Austin are like, oh, what's up? I don't know what's wrong. What's happening? And I'm swelling more and more and more. I'm getting huge, just swelling up, scratching, going crazy. Next thing you know, everybody's in the locker room. I'm looking up like, I'm going to die in another country. I hope I don't die. Oh my goodness, what is wrong? I mean, I'm going crazy. Paramedics come. Next thing you know, I wake up at the hospital. I guess the doctor had gave me all these pills. It was Benadryl, and it knocked me out. And I guess it caused the swelling to calm down and the itching. But it takes like 20 minutes for it to settle in. I never had it before, so I didn't know anything about it. And I was out. I wake up in the hospital. The first person I see was Jeremy Williams. He's like, look at you. You look like a monster. And everybody started laughing. The whole team was around my bed in the hospital looking at me like, oh my goodness. We had to go to another part of Italy for a second boxing, U.S. versus Italy boxing duel, and I couldn't fight on the second one. So because I was all swelled up. From that point on, up until 2017, that was 1991. 1991, 2017, I didn't know. I knew I had a shellfish allergy, allergic to shellfish, but it was much more than that. And at the Olympic Training Center, you would think it's the Olympic Training Center, the world's best athletes. I would say world's because USA is #1 in the world. We got the world's best athletes. But at the Olympic Training Center, in our time, right now, I hope it's not the same as our time. We had no nutritionists. We're drinking Coke for breakfast. Drinking Coke. We're kids. It's free, eating donuts, no nutrition. Nobody telling us, hey, you should eat this. You should eat the fruit and the vegetables and the good stuff that's going to give you energy, give you power, give you everything. Nobody told us that. At the U.S. Olympic Training Center. Not any Olympic Training, this is the U.S. No nutrition. It was, I wish somebody would have taught us there, because there would have propelled us into pro thinking, okay, health is everything. Maybe I wouldn't have had all these issues. And I'm not blaming them because it's my fault. I'm the adult. But it is the U.S. Olympic Training Center. Like, they should have everything there to teach us and do everything. We're kids. We didn't know. So, man, then we go to the Olympics. Look who the sponsors are. McDonald's. What do you think a kid will do? I don't care in any situation. Especially if you're not really taught about nutrition, through your coaches, through anybody at the Olympic Training Center. And then we go to the Olympics and McDonald's, Coke, or was it Pepsi? Probably both of them. All these sponsors. And now you get to eat it for free. You get Coke, Pepsi, you get to eat McDonald's for free. What do you think we ate? You get tired at the Olympics. You're there 2.5 weeks, and you get tired of McDonald's in a week because you eat so much. And we had to cut weight, and we still eat McDonald's. Nutrition was bad. It's McDonald's. It can't be that good. So just not knowing, certain things, I would have had a much better career, much better health, all the itching, all the pain, all that stuff probably wouldn't have been there. Or maybe a lot less. Box and have the same problems afterwards. I'll break out and itch everywhere. And come to the conclusion, what are you putting in your body, Chris? Chris, what are you putting in your body? You can't trash your body. Your body is smart. It understands. This stuff is artificial. It's not electric. The body is electric. The body needs certain kinds of food, especially my body is super sensitive. I mean, super. Wheat, dairy, sugar, meat, gluten kills me. I mean, it's like kryptonite to me. It just makes me, and I had to realize all this at 47 years old. So I trashed my body with just cheap food, the cheap food you could buy. My body is so sensitive. My body is sensitive. I had to figure out what I need to put in it to help me not have all these issues. I had all these issues that I knew that with my shoulders going out, my hips going out, especially, and then having a nerve damage in my foot, it had to be more than my sport, much more, because the flares are just going on all day. I'm thinking, I gotta be getting better. No doctor know nothing about none of my pain, nothing I had. I was so frustrated. I'm frustrated now because they didn't know anything. I had to do my own research. I had to really bite down and go, what is the problem? And it was just certain foods I was eating, just certain foods for my body. My body is so sensitive. When I was boxing, I had all these issues of being tired. Like I said, the fatigue, the brain fog, everything. It was just destroying my body. And then you finally start doing some research and like, I gotta make some changes. At first, it was one change in food, then it's two, then it's three, then you start feeling so much better, you wanna change 100%. So that's what happened for me, just understanding how my body works and what my body truly needs. And once you have it, your life is golden. You'll feel so much better. You'll go to another level. Your brain will just go, thank you. Your body will just bend down and bow down before you because you feel so good. And we live and learn. So I'm trying to, since I lived, just a little learning lesson. Hey, if the body's sensitive, like mine especially, please change your diet. But if you just have any other little small issues, change it anyway. See if it worked for you. Hey, I know foods are addicting and they taste so good and you like, I can never give that up. But sometimes you may have to give it up to live just a little bit longer. Chris Byrd signing out. Say bye, Bobby.